All right, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 9, 8, shit.
Kobe number.
Episode 8 of Only the Real Podcast.
Kobe.
It's your boy, the one and only Don.
Got the name, fam?
Fuck that. I'm here. Yeah, I did fuck up. I'm here. What's up? Yeah.
What's up? I'm Ty. Hopefully this episode will make me smile a little bit more. I'm dealing with something.
Yay! So no, fuck with you. That's a start.
Trying.
This nigga
Folding shorts. I just want to fold clothes for you.
I was thinking the same.
I want to make you
shit.
feel good.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Brandon. Fat Nose Gang, we in here. Yeah.
It's the Lieutenant Dre Boogie coming to you live. Episode 8.
No,
Lieutenant sound like a Prince Charming over there.
No, you sound like a fucking foot soldier, nigga. Do that shit over.
We only the real, and without y'all, there is no real. Let's get to it, baby. What we gonna start with today?
Ass. That shit was ass.
Let Brandon, you choose what we start with. Everybody else chose. I don't do you choose.
What we starting with?
Starting with today.
Yeah, we want to start the docket.
Yeah. Well, since I just seen it in the news because a nigga just finessed that shit and bought a Lamborghini. You know what I'm talking about? I put this on the docket.
Hold on. Hey, first of all, shout out to before you go, shout out to all the YouTube viewers, all the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Pocket, whatever the fuck you listening to us at. Where all the people listen to us in the car, in the house, in the bed, at work, wherever you at. Even the people that look at the previews, like, comment. You watch the whole episode, you watch 10 minutes. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stick with us.
Thanks for the repost too. If you don't repost, that's fine. Just make sure you view it. Make sure you share it.
All the ladies, we see you out there. We appreciate you all. I just want to say thank you. We love you. I appreciate the energy. I love it. Keep it coming. I love it. That's it.
Love it.
Every time
all my fellas out there, salute too.
Don sound like he be trying to promo an R&B single or some shit. He'd be like,
I'm trying to get that Dwayne Wade drink.
Nah.
I love it.
Nah, your episode last week was crazy.
Shut up. Whatever. Crazy. If you have not seen episode 7, go watch episode 7.
Make sure y'all subscribe.
I'm going to slice the grapefruit in half. I'm going to take a thin slice of it. Then I'm going to cut a circular hole. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm just going to smush my dick in there. I'm just going to let it.
Mo.
And I'm going to record. I'm going to get the sticky thing that Dre had, put that bitch on the wall, stand sideways and be, and then nut, and I'ma seal that shit. It's going to be out there.
I'm going to top your shit.
I'm
going to top
whoa.
that. Go.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, shit. Hey, I'm gone. Hey, that's it. I'm going to top your shit.
Oh, my God.
Hey, go ahead, man.
Man, whatever. Like I was saying before, these niggas keep bringing that shit up, bro. Y'all know what the fuck I was talking about. Anyways, because I was watching the news before I, whatever, and I saw this dude basically finessed and got a COVID relief fund for a couple of bands. He bought himself a Lambo. I wanted to talk about scamming. Like, have y'all ever been scammed? Have y'all ever did the scamming? You know what I'm talking about? How y'all feel about people scamming with these, I guess, not the stimulus checks, but getting, I guess, bailout funds or
unemployment when they're not really
unemployment. Just everything under the sun. So how y'all feel about that, man?
I'm going to start off. Fuck y'all who doing that because I'm not scamming. And I got my fucking account closed for fraud like I was scamming. Y'all some whole ass niggas. Y'all wild as shit. So I gotta wait 2 weeks for them to unlock my shit for me to spend money that I earned or made. Cause niggas wanna do janky shit. So whoever the fuck scamming, stop that shit and fuck you.
Talk that shit.
Suck my dick sideways and backwards.
You feel some type of way.
Bro, I'm good, bro. I got so much money. I don't even want to talk.
I know. You was telling us about. I know you was telling us
some
about
bullshit.
Nah,
close my shit for scamming. I ain't even scamming.
No, fact.
Should have did some scamming shit.
I actually got scammed. Well, I wouldn't say I got scammed. It almost happened, but it got, I guess, fixed up by my bank when I went to Costa Rica, and I don't know how like my I guess my Cash App got hacked or something, but somebody took like 2 bands out my Cash App, and at that moment, like I was trying to get back to the United States, and we had like some flight issue happen, so I ended up having to spend a night there because of the fact that I ain't had no money. So that shit was wild. But as far as like, have I scammed before? I have scammed before. That was the scariest shit of my life. Never do that shit again.
What the fuck you do?
Wait, you scam somebody?
No. So like,
you just.
Right. I never scammed. I was a part of some scamming shit.
You were a culprit.
I guess, yeah, if you want to put it like that. I was able to get out of that shit with about like 6 bands, but before it got to the point where it was like, I guess, what's the shit called? What's that shit called? Huh?
Traceable?
Not traceable. Before it was an investigation, I was able to get myself out of that shit. But that was the scariest shit ever.
Well, you hot now, so they coming for you now. 6 bands, yeah, everybody take that right out, yeah.
That was 6 years ago.
That was 6 years ago, 6 bands now. They won it all.
That's fine. I mean,
it's interest on that. It's about 6,000, 60,000 now. So
that's
better
fine.
be in debt. Better be in debt, big pimp.
No, I finessed my way to get the fuck up out of there, but I said, you know what I'm saying, I would never do no shit like that ever again, bro. That I'm not built for that shit. I'm not built for that shit.
I mean, I don't really care for scamming. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like right now, dealing with the corona shit, if niggas scamming, they scamming. Niggas ain't getting no money. Unemployment ain't hitting for some people. Some people can't get unemployment. Some people, that stimulus check came once. $1,200 ain't gonna last you 6 more months. So people scamming and you need it, cool. If you scamming and you just scamming because you just want money but you don't need it, you fucking it up for everybody else and get on with your life.
Yeah, facts. Especially when it comes to unemployment. I think especially when it comes to unemployment, that's wild as fuck because of what's going on. Now, I say pre-corona, it was a lot of motherfuckers we probably knew that was scamming fucking unemployment, food stamps, government housing, all of that shit. Niggas been doing that for years. I just think is wild now because of the fact that what we going through and there's so many people that's without jobs and shit. Like I'm furloughed and I get the majority of my money from fucking unemployment. And with that extra $600, bro, my unemployment be looking nice. So it's like I want for people. What'd you say? What? Oh, no, I thought you said something. I want for people to just chill out with that shit because there's really people out here that need it. You know what I'm saying? And if the government told me tomorrow I don't get my unemployment, I'm gonna be SOL. So it's just like y'all gotta chill out with that shit. I salute y'all for getting y'all scam on, you know what I'm saying? But just chill out with it. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out. Mr. Don.
I mean, is it really scamming if they find a way to work the system? That's filled everybody else?
Okay, so I'm not really talking about working the system. I'm talking about like completely like scamming, like where you're putting falsified shit up there.
But is it scamming if you're using it? You're working a system that's workable.
Well, it's
if I
yes, because you fuck it up with other people that actually need
it. You're still
somebody's gonna have to. Somebody's at the end of the totem pole.
Me that somebody built a system that has.
No, we're not saying that. But it's your fault that somebody that really needs it to feed their 5 kids at the end of the day can't do it because you're getting $1,000 for.
But what if I need all this money to eat too? I don't care about your kids.
Okay, but we talk about the people that are actually working and getting extra money versus the people that have no income at all.
Right. But
you talking about me? I'm niggas. I got a child to feed that I can't get shit for because niggas scam.
And you right. And some niggas don't care about you or your kid. Right. Right.
Yeah.
So they gonna keep scamming. So I'm just saying it's always 2 sides to the scamming shit. Like it's the what you said. Like you got a kid you gotta feed and they fucking your shit up. So now you fucked up because somebody else decided to go do dumb shit. So now they gotta shut it down, get an investigation, and figure out if your shit is right. Then you got on the other hand, niggas scamming like, oh, this 10 bands because I'm gonna work this system that this bank or these companies don't pay attention to, so I'm gonna get these free 10 bands. Well, and then, but you know what I'm saying. But that
I think what you're saying, I didn't talk, but what Brandon's saying, like for the people that's working that still claiming unemployment, that's working the system. But that's for the motherfuckers that's like doing these loans, these business loans that don't even got a fucking business. Or doing shit like that. That's scamming to get $10,000 for people that's like Beyonce and these high up celebrities donate for black businesses, small businesses, and people are faking businesses to get 10 bags.
Niggas was faking like, LLCs and shit.
That's scamming. That's crazy for the people that's really trying to promote black businesses and get this shit off the ground.
Also, you can work and get unemployment if your hours are cut dramatically. Don't forget that people out there, your hours go from like 36 to 14, you can file for unemployment.
Yeah, don't forget you can file for unemployment if you're not working for amount of hours. I understand that.
It's pay cut, but other than that, that shit is all wrong. And everything fixed.
They cracking down on it now, but I'm talking about when Corona first started, like when that shit first like went down, like around like February, March, niggas was unemployment, and there was nobody going back checking that shit. It was like, okay, we have this large number of
got like 25 million people. Fuck
you, so it's like everybody. Now that we going back to check all this shit, oh shit, Drake
so they about to send everybody back to
work. Was bullshit, Ty was bullshit. Like now we about to be on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's fucked up now that, you know, niggas is starting to figure that shit out, but look, that shit is
wild. Anything.
Don, have you ever scammed? Have you ever been scammed?
Oh, sir.
Neither.
I never scammed. Almost got scammed. So I'm gonna flip this a little bit.
Yeah.
In my past, fuck it. In my past, I was on Tinder. For those of you who don't know, Tinder's a dating app. I'm gonna fast forward this, and then so what happened was this girl was talking to me, sent me a message, texting. She said, I need to get this safety verification code. I'm letting you know for all you Tinder people out here, there's no such thing as a safety verification code. If they tell you to put in your phone number and your card information, they're going to charge your car like $200, $250 every month or some shit like that in small increments until you catch on. So there are scams out here. I almost got scammed like that. Almost got scammed through like them little free gift card giveaways. Almost got scammed through that before. It's a couple times I almost got scammed, but somebody warned me or saved me, or I just wised up at like the last minute, like God hit me, like nope, that's fake. Don't do it. But other than that, nah, I never did none of them. What's some shit?
Fuck y'all niggas doing them pyramid shits.
Yeah, I never did one of them pyramid shits.
Tap in for $250. Come on,
I mean, because if you do it, I mean, eventually you get your first big win, but after that you just losing money.
This is the thing. It's not a scam. It's more of like it's a pyramid scheme, and it only works with the closest niggas you know that's in the middle of that's like you're in the middle, and then the four niggas on the outside of the shit really benefit. Everybody else in the outside gotta go find niggas, and while they put in the money, everybody else, them basically five niggas, the four on the outside, the one on the inside is one really making the money. Cause like when them stimmies started hitting and niggas was hitting me up to some, hey, you want to tap in? You want to tap in? No, nigga, I don't want to fucking tap in. Cause now y'all niggas making Instagram and Twitter posts about niggas stole your $250 and shit. Too damn bad. Like the fuck?
Well, that's too damn bad.
That's too damn bad. Like, I don't care.
That's too damn bad.
Fuck it. But
no, his friends were trying to scam him because any other one I saw was putting 100.
Nah, niggas was in that bitch putting 250. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas was like, yeah, tap in 250, flipping it to 800. Niggas was really on that shit. Remember, I put it in the chat, and I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Tap.
Crazy fool.
Tap.
All right, what's up? What's next? What's next?
Men need love. We all need love. You know what men need?
Oh, here you go. Yes, Professor Dre Boogie. We can't hear you, Professor.
Hey, hold up. Did you take an AirPod out or something?
Y'all can't hear me?
You got low as shit.
Went out for a second. Yeah, you got low.
You take an AirPod out? Are you connected to your computer or your phone?
Oh, you know what? 1 second.
All right. So he said men need love. Men need love, I guess. Shit, how much love do we need? I do need love. I'm not gonna lie. I do need love. I do need clarification. I need reassurance. I need all that in a situation with a female. I hate how females only seem like they could talk. Say something.
Y'all heard that?
Damn, nigga. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm just making sure.
Bro, this shit.
But I do feel like it's wrong how females try to make it seem like they the only ones can claim. I feel like Summer Walker fucked that shit up. Ever since she made Girls Need Love, made it seem like, because I had a problem with that song. I'm gonna go back to my problem.
Mm-hmm.
They, like she said, girls can't never say when they want it. Girls 100% of the time tell me when they want it. It's a problem if I come on and say, I want some ass. I want some pussy. I want some sloppy ass head. I want you to choke on my dick and swallow my nut. It's a problem if I say that. But females say, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this pussy in this face. Let this pussy talk. How this pussy taste? Like, I want you to know it. No, let me say it. That's why men need love.
I think it's an issue. I'm gonna go back to what we was talking about, men need love. Once I say this, but I do think it's a big issue at the fact that women can be like, I want a 6'7" nigga with a beard, that drive a Mercedes and
10 inches
connect. You know what I'm saying? And that, but they can say that.
Power driver.
Yeah, women can say that. This is the thing. Women can say that shit, and niggas be like, yes, queen, all this other shit. But as soon as we be like,
get what you want, do what you want to do.
Bro, as soon as we say that shit, we cannot have preferences. We just gotta take wherever the fuck is given.
Standards and preferences.
You can't have standards. You can't have preferences. Nothing. But
it's okay it's okay when women have them.
Now, going back to the men need love shit, this is facts, and I'm gonna just put it like this. Niggas feel some type of way. I'm sorry. I can't be in no relationship. No, we not. I can't be in no relationship, situationship, whatever, if I'm doing all the fucking work. Like, at least do something. At least do something for me. Make me feel nice. You know what I'm saying? It's this new movement now. You know what I'm saying, ladies? If you want to do something nice for your man, pay for his haircut. You don't gotta do it.
Do something nice besides sucking my dick without me asking. Like, do something.
Valentine's Day
and pussy is not a gift.
Give me ass.
Pussy's not a gift.
Valentine's Day.
It's not a requirement.
It's not a fucking gift.
It's a requirement.
That's not a gift.
No, it's not.
Spent 500 plus.
That's not a fucking gift.
And what you gonna say? Well, I'm gonna put this lingerie on. This pussy is your gift.
That's not a gift.
I'm very underwhelmed with you right now.
If you want to give me a good gift, go give me a Haywood Classic Larry Bird jersey. Go give me one of them $300 Larry Bird jersey. Give me that expensive shit.
Let me know you care.
These nice ass
okay, wait. So I wasn't even thinking like that. When I say men need love, I'm just like, sometimes I need to be like talked to. Sometimes I need to be. You gotta be patient with me sometimes. Sometimes I need you to make sure you know.
We did. We just
but it's all encompassing of that.
Yeah, it all goes together though.
Like, I'm not. This is not me personally, but I know men who have expressed how they felt, and women be like, "Well, man up, you bitch ass nigga," and I'm just like, "That's crazy." Because when you sitting there crying like a bitch, right? I don't do nothing but sit there and listen, and I'll be like, "Why was wrong? Why you crying?" And I cuddle you. But if I start crying about my life, you acting like a bitch. You need to man up. Well, fuck you and your problems. Next time you start crying, I'm going to just look at you and laugh. And then let's see how you feel. Right?
It's
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you got to start doing women, man. I'm telling you.
It's not just
me
women
personally.
that
That's
do
not
that,
how I feel personally. That's how I speak for certain men that I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just voicing their opinion, not me personally.
It's not just men that do that, though. I feel like we as black people, we do that to other black people, though. Like, whenever we going through shit, we don't never sit down and just sometimes listen or sometimes take advice. We just be like, pray on it or some shit. So I don't feel like it's just women that do that.
We be like, oh, shut the fuck up, man up.
Or man up, yeah.
I'm not going to hold you. I'm tired of
Ain't nothing wrong with being a little spoon. Let me say that. Fellas, there's nothing wrong with being a little spoon. And ladies, sometimes we want to be the little spoon.
Your girl,
fellas, it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with telling your girl she doesn't appreciate your thoughts. She doesn't listen to you enough. Like, it's okay. Like, in your mind, you might be like, damn, I sound like a female, I sound like a bitch. But yeah, I be like, damn, I hate to say that I want to sound like a bitch. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and let you tell me all the shit that you want to, like, all your dreams, aspirations, everything. And I give all these detailed ass questions. And when I tell you some shit, it's like, oh, okay. It was like, Oh, well, what you gonna do? Oh, you like shooting it down? I don't like that shit. Like,
they be like, they be like, oh, that's what's up. Oh, how you gonna get that? Oh, that's cool. That sounds nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I want the same energy I give you. Like
I give them. So say somebody say, "Oh, I'm gonna open my own salon." All right. So what's your plan B if that don't happen? What steps you gonna take to get there?
What you gonna have in there? What kind of hair you gonna have?
What's the setup? What type of clients? What type of how you gonna promote it? How you gonna advertise? Like that's the type of shit I do.
Who you gonna get to work with you? Who gonna help you?
That's how I am. If you come up to me with an idea and you really passionate about it, I'm trying to help your ass out. I'm in that bitch, you know what I'm saying, and trying to put my money together, or I'm trying to do research, or I'm trying to see what the fuck I can do, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying,
I'm asking you questions like I'm planning this, like I'm with you.
We supposed to help each other.
I'm doing this shit. Like, this is your idea. I'm doing more work than you.
Yeah, facts.
I definitely agree with that. We need that same.
Yeah, you address that, please.
No, Dre, do you have a napkin tucked in?
It's my bib, because I gotta catch all these all the women bullshit when they be talking. You know what I'm saying? That's how we catch the bullshit. Because, you know, they like y'all saying, like they'll say, oh, okay, that's bullshit. Oh, okay, I never thought of that. That's bullshit. Bitch, you don't know what I just said out my mouth. I just told you a whole movie idea. You can't even tell me 3 things I said about it.
All right, but that's fast though. They don't listen to us sometimes. Some women don't listen to us, and I don't like that.
Bullshit drip off.
For our listeners out there, Dre put a napkin in his shirt, and that was a bib. So for our listeners that's not watching, you know what I'm saying? That's what.
Well, go watch so you can see. You need a visual.
Well, some of our listeners said sometimes we have instances where we operate as if it's just visual and we don't put out audio. So,
well, you know what? Let me tell you something to those visual listeners. Visual listeners.
Hey, I was about to say no. I ain't gonna do that. I was about to say
also, some people may listen that are blind. You ever thought about that?
Oh, he would take it there.
Okay, so now men need love. I think we're done with this topic, but we still got more to say. Cause
I'm just saying, before we get like off of this shit, all I'm saying is like the same type of care and respect that y'all want, like men want that. We probably don't want it at the same level that y'all do, but it's like don't just automatically come into a situation and assume that we never wanted that shit to start.
Fuck you smiling there, nigga.
Who, Don?
Hey Mo, pay attention. See, this is what they be talking about when they say you don't be paying attention. See, now you look all interested in the cast, man.
I'm paying attention.
I don't know who you texting, but
Mister.
Let's spice it up. No. Let's spice it up. Hey, what's next? Right. No. So, all right, fuck that mentally love shit. I'm going to the. Let's just. Hey, first time I got drunk. Or high. First time we got drunk or high. Fuck that. Let's go on to it. I don't want to talk about this relationship, emotional shit. Fuck that.
You had to get that shit out of the way first. Go.
First time you smoked. If you did smoke, let's go.
First time I smoked. Oh my god. So it was my 12th grade.
You sound like a girl.
Nah, bro. Because that whole. Real shit. The first time, no.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
Fuck you. Fuck all. Y'all want me to talk like? Okay, bitch. Let me tell you. All right, no, fuck that.
And that fits you really well.
We're gonna get canceled.
A coffin is gonna.
Why? That's how they talk. That's how they be. On who they'll be like. All right, you know what?
Bitch. Let me tell you. Anyways, no. The first time I got high really was like the first, and it almost was the last time I got high. So it was my 12th grade year, and
almost the last time.
No, real shit, because it scared the shit out of me. So my homie came and picked me up. She came and picked me up, and it was me and my other homie. We all in the car. So it's like two girls. Well, it was 3 girls, and me and him.
Limit on this story, bro.
All right, no, it's real short. It was like 3 girls in the car, and me and my other homie in the car, right? So we rotating the blunt. This is my first time ever smoking. We smoking this shit, right? I did not know. Well, we almost shut up, bro. So we smoking and shit, and we like get to the school. As we go into the school, we get pulled over by a police officer, and we already rotating the blunt. The windows are up because we hotboxing and shit. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to go to jail. This is the first day of school, and I was like, fuck, I'm about to go to jail. This is my first time, huh?
You smoking on the first day of school?
Yeah, I was. It was my 12th
What year was this? Oh, see,
12th grade year.
That's not bad.
So I was like, whatever the fuck it. So as we was getting pulled over, we let the windows down. I don't know if the cops seen the smoking shit come out, But everybody in that bitch high as shit, eyes red, all of that shit. So he comes to the car and I'm thinking he smelled the weed. And so we like in that bitch scared as shit. I was already high and this shit just blew my high. So he come to the door and he like looking in at everybody and he like looking at everybody's eyes and shit. And so I'm like this the whole time. And the nigga was like, did you know that you still have paper tags on your car? And so my homegirl was like, yeah, I just bought the car. He was like, oh, okay, where you headed off to? And then she started having a conversation saying like, you know, we all seniors, this our first day of school. So he was like, oh, okay, well just, you know, make sure you get your tags and everything. And he just got back in the car and drove the fuck off. Bro, when I tell you, I was so fucking scared. I was like, damn, we about to go to fucking jail.
I'm about to fall asleep.
That was my first time getting high. And after that, I think I smoked like 2 or 3 more times after that. And then I was just like, I don't care. I started forgetting shit, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't care." So
yeah, blood dope. Yeah, blood dope.
Yeah, that was the first time I got.
You was there. You was there the first time I got high. When we hit them 4 J's, and I like, after I passed out, and then I crushed that pizza. Hey, Mo, bro,
shut the fuck up. Shut up. No, shut up. Because I gotta tell y'all, bro. The first time, all right, so we was smoking, and I forgot mid session, so I did like he was supposed to smoke 1 with us. We wound up smoking 4. I forgot it was his first time, so the nigga didn't say nothing. He just kept smoking with us. So by the time 4 J's, I was like, damn, Dre, you done hit like 3 or 4. They're like, chill out, bro. This your first time relax. You like, I'm high as shit, bro. I can't hit no more. The nigga was sitting there tripping. Like, the nigga be sitting right there. And then get the, like, out of nowhere, like, look like he's sleeping, get up, get the crank. Like, I don't know if it was go-go playing or something. He just got the dance out of nowhere. He was like, I said, Dre, you good? He talking about something. Bro, I'm good, bro. Like, I'm like, bro. This nigga needs something to eat, bro. And we had a whole, we ordered some pizza.
Got a whole personal pan, yep.
He had a whole personal pan. When I tell you, I've never seen a man eat a pizza so fast in my life. Nigga, 5 minutes, shit was gone.
Bruh, 8
slices.
Sucked
it all up, all the meat and everything.
You ever seen like a vacuum cleaner mouth pause?
He sucked it up, yes.
Like sucking it up. That's what it looked like I was eating, bro. I was, but that shit was like,
no teeth, all gums.
It was just going in, bro.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Y'all can go back to back.
Hey, no, he just fucked up. That's crazy. You got what's the preview in the first 30 minutes?
Hold on.
That's crazy.
But I tell you, I ain't never been able to eat like that ever again, bro. Like, my mouth it was wide. I was swallowing everything, bro. Like, everything was just going, bro.
Real gay, my nigga. Cut that out.
No homo. Let's hold on. Okay, no. We can't say that. We can't say that. We can't say that.
Throw that shit in there at the last minute. No homo. The fuck?
We can't say no. We can't say no homo.
What is wrong with you?
The climate. We can't say no homo. Just know.
Pause.
It gets pause. It gets done.
Nah, that shit was
it got done. And I passed out in the middle of the living room. Not passed out like I went to sleep, but like I got up and I was like, and then I fell.
Yeah. I can't really remember my first time being high or the first time I really got high. I smoked a couple times, but it wasn't until I went to, I don't think it was until I went to New York, I went to school, and I got like high and drunk. It was like both at the same time. That shit was funny. It was in the middle of Manhattan, Times Square, walking around 2 a.m, high as shit. That was cold as shit. That was a funny ass night. I got a video I'll show y'all off camera.
Manhattan and Times Square. Oh, you went to school in New York. That's crazy.
Yeah.
My first time, I don't really remember my first time being high because I tried smoking. I just get high too fast. 3 puffs, I'm good. Like I don't smoke. But the first time I got off of edible, I was out for 24 hours. Like I was out for a whole day. Like I ate it and stuff just started shaking. Like this was
you ate it whole?
I ate half. I ate half of a cookie. I ate half of a cookie.
Brownie.
And I was like, all right, like this ain't shit. Then the person I ate it was high. I was like, dang, let me eat another half. Boom. 30 minutes went past, 45 minutes went past. I was like, damn, I'm still not high. Like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, man, fuck it. And I had some gummy worms too. Ate half the gummy worm. Shit put me down. I was like, damn. I called my brother. I said, I don't know how high are you high when you know you high? He said, what? And I said it again. He was like, you sound dumb as shit. And I was like, bro, I can't see. Everything was just, I swear to God, everything was just wavy. I couldn't walk.
Do you know if you have that?
I was like, how high are you high when you this high? Like, how high
I
do you
love
really
edibles,
high?
bro. I used to eat edibles in college and go to class and be fine.
I couldn't play the game. I couldn't do shit. I was barely texting back. I was just like,
first time I had an edible, I made a mistake and ate the whole brownie. But it all it did was just put me to sleep. I wasn't like stupid.
You slept through it. I couldn't sleep. My heart was racing.
My
heart was racing. I was watching movies. I was like, bro, like this shit is too much. After that day out, bro, I don't want no edible no more.
The first time I got drunk, though. First time I got
drunk a lot of times.
I remember the first time I got drunk.
What about the first time you got drunk, or your funniest drunk moment?
Okay,
I do funniest for me.
The first time I got drunk, I remember vividly because I was celebrating my first college track meet. And so my teammates, like all the upperclassmen, teammates and shit, we threw like this big ass party, right? And so I think I was like the only freshman on the team. And like my homies got me like dumb fucked up. I'm talking about like on my ass fucked up because I had never drank before. And I remember like I was walking to the bathroom and I like stumbled and fell and I hit my head on the fucking toilet and like cut my head like from like right here to right here. And I think I blacked out because I was asleep and I woke up the next day in my dorm room and shit. But that was the
you ain't the only nigga that hit it. You ain't the only nigga that fell in the bathroom multiple times.
But I think the funniest time I ever got drunk was the time that I was with y'all and we was at when you
threw up.
Yeah, that's your funniest?
That was to me because I never got that drunk with y'all because I'm always driving. So that was the one with me
a little bit more often.
That was the one. That was the first time. But remember, Don said that shit. He was like, "This is the first time B ever got to like just drink."
Yeah, keep talking. No drink question. No drink question. Keep talking. Go ahead. Tell me something. Ignore his question. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Hey, y'all, like if y'all man was like blackout drunk, right, and he had to use the bathroom, like would y'all hold him up and help him pee? Like not pull his dick out, but like hold him up, like just.
I sit him down. I sit down. Sit down.
I sit you down, bro. You figure that shit out.
See, that's the thing. Never mind. That's what
no, bitch, you gotta tell the story now. No, like that. Fuck that.
Don't worry like that.
Tell the damn story. No.
Hey, go ahead.
Fuck it. We here, bro. We here. So the next day, they told me, Dre and my sister at this pool party. I was really drunk that night. I blacked out. Like I said, I had to piss. I guess I went to the bathroom. I fell inside the bathroom. They heard a loud ass thump. Like I just fell in the bathroom. They said I couldn't. They tried to open the door, but my feet or my head, something was laid out close to the door, blocking it a little bit. So
yeah, like this nigga, he's a long nigga. Pause. He's just tall.
And my sister was like, I guess she don't want to go in there and help me piss. She don't want to see that. So Dre went in there. So yeah, pushed his way in there. I guess Dre somehow stood me up. I told me to piss. I whipped my dick up, but he's standing there holding me up while I'm pissing.
Dre, you're a real nigga.
And I pissed.
Yeah, bro.
That was the first time.
You're a real nigga. Oh wow.
That happened. You told me once.
It happened twice. Because the second time I took you failed. Well, no, I didn't let you go in there by yourself. Pause. I was like, all right, bro. I said, you want to sit down? He's like, no, bro, I'm good, bro. He kept trying to lift the toilet seat up, and it kept falling. So this nigga started pissing. And I'm like, bro, now you got to pull your dick out, bro. You pissing on yourself. Like, yeah, swimming trunks on. I'm like, bro, you pissing on yourself, bro. You got to pull your dick out. He's like, oh, shit, my bad. And then you pulled it out. I was like, you good? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right. I took you back on the couch. I was like, fuck it. Hey, I can't do nothing about it.
Dre, round of applause, man. You're a real nigga.
That's a real nigga, bro.
You're a real nigga.
I don't want to try, you know what I'm saying?
You're a real nigga.
Nah, usually we the ones taking care of Dre, so that's different. That's different.
Dre never get that. I don't know. Dre never get that drunk. I had to take care of him.
My time is coming.
Oh, nah.
Because I beat him to the drunk already.
Yeah, he beats me to it.
Like, every time.
He's like, let's get to it. And we'll be drinking, then he'll go again. I'll be like.
When Dre drink, he's stationary, though, so you don't really have to worry about him too much.
Yeah, you definitely do drink stationary.
Nah, you gotta give him the right environment.
Don sound like a completely different nigga. Like when Don was drinking at one time, he sound like Lil Wayne. On God, Don sound like Lil Wayne. Remember we was at
hold on, wait.
It was like 3 in the morning, bro.
How you call Don the life of the party? But when I say Hey, fuck it, shots. Let's go. I'm a thought bitch.
Nah, I'm a different nigga. I'm a different nigga when we at the party,
do
bro.
No, but your doobie sound like that bitch.
Shots. Come on, bro.
He like, yes, bitch, shots.
Yeah,
don't disrespect my man like that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I kept trying to get to that Patron, bro.
No, I drink white, brown. I mix that. I don't matter, bro.
See, Todd, the problem is you ask if people take shots. Look, come on, shots. I'm the type of nigga. I grab the bottle, pop it. Let's go right here. I pour it in your mouth. Pause. I'm the drive the boat nigga. Yeah. Then that's once I start blacking out. Like I don't remember the shit next day till they tell me.
Boat crashes.
Y'all still got to tell me what happened on my birthday, bro. To be honest, we didn't even get to that.
You was drinking, then you went to sleep.
Nigga, everybody was up at 12:30.
I was up.
We all made a bet. We was like, he not gonna make it to 12 o'clock. You made it.
You made it, though.
But you halfway made it. You was like, bruh. And then
when you went to go pop the bottle,
niggas like tap you. You was like, bro, what, bro?
Yeah.
That when you popped the champagne, that shit was hilarious, bro.
So I think that pool party was one of my funniest moments. But
nah, when you first sleep in the grass, was the funniest thing.
That was one.
We was up to like 5:30.
I also got so drunk I pissed myself in my sister's house. That was another one.
That shit was crazy. You woke up like, bro, why always do this, bro? What the fuck? I said, oh, he's wild. Hey, Drake was like,
all this happened up to Henny, by the way. All this happened up to
right. I know this. Like, this is nothing new. Like, come on, bro. I know. He be like, oh shit, I'm wet.
I know.
Content.
That's the second time. That's the second time I seen him. So I was like, he was like, man, bro, what the?
Oh,
fuck,
it happened at my house too.
Yeah. I left right before.
Bro, I thought I was tripping, bro. I woke up. I swear to God, he was on the floor. I was like, oh, this nigga butt ass or something. Like, I just seen like he had no shirt on. So I'm like, he good. That was about to sleep. I was like, you know, mind my business tonight. Like, I don't got no
minding my business. Damn.
I went back to sleep.
Okay. Let me finish that story. So we was at my house. We had like a little kickback thing at my grandma's place.
Was that?
My night ended. No.
Yes.
Oh,
he left.
Yeah, you left to handle some business.
You left early shit too.
You left to handle some business.
Yeah, whole face, Brandon. That was.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ty was like the last person to leave. It was like 3 or something like that.
I wasn't bothered to leave, but I was like, yeah, I'm hungry, bro. I gotta go.
So he wrote, I fell asleep on my floor, my living room floor.
Yeah, you came back in and locked the door. I called you, like, yeah, bro, I'm on the floor.
My grandma wasn't home. That's when my grandma went home. Dre fell asleep on the couch. My grandma went home, so it was just me and Dre at that point. I was asleep on the floor. And I kept hearing, I remember I woke up because I kept hearing this fucking banging and door knocking. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? I just got up, something made me get up. So I go to the door. It's like 4 a.m, mind you, in Southeast, 4 a.m. in the apartment building. It's a lady friend of mine. She comes in. I'm super drunk still. I'm done. She comes over to handle some business. And I'm wet. So she goes to use the bathroom. I have on gray sweatpants. My pants is wet as shit. So I'm like, damn. Damn, bro. I was like, what the fuck? So she goes to the bathroom, and I was like, she go in the bathroom. I started like taking my shit off, trying to get ready. I'm like, let me go in the shower real quick. She go ahead and leave. So I'm just gonna talk to you tomorrow. And then I think I did get in the shower, and then I laid in my bed and went to sleep. That was a funny ass night.
I called you that month, like, bro, you good? He said, yeah, bro. He's like, she came over, bro. I was wet as shit. Go ahead, bro.
That was a good night. That was a good night.
We walked right past him and everything. But that was a funny ass night. All right, we can talk about stories all day, but fuck it.
What we gonna talk about?
We're gonna have some more funny stories coming up.
Watch his vlog though.
We can say though, what would you do if your friends was gay topic? We can say that for like close to the end, because that'll take a lot of time. We did scamming. First thing I got drunk with high. Y'all want to talk music real quick? I mean, we won't got that.
Yes, sir.
We just got to say Cole and Joey Badass, so we can talk about that real quick.
Joey Badass came out first before, so we can talk about Joey Badass real quick. I like it.
Yeah, I like that.
I think a lot of people didn't like it, but I like it.
I like it.
Kind of surprised me. I didn't expect that from him. Like, I never listened to much of him either. Kind of went.
I didn't expect that sound coming from him right now. I didn't think he was gonna do that type of sound. I thought he was gonna be on his American Badass type of sound.
Yeah, because his last album was fire.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be on that type of sound, especially during the time that we are going through right now. That's what
I still thought the album was good. Nah, he's out of that.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just fucking with
you. He out of that realm though. He not in that '90s realm of rap no more. That boom bap rap no more. He not rapping like that no more. He not.
I'm not gonna say that.
Well, he hasn't done. Yeah, he's not. But he could go back to it just like
he ain't rapping like 9-5 to Infinity. He not rapping like that no more.
He could go back to it if you want. I mean, he evolved.
He rapping like Temptation.
He might try to go back. Yes, I like that.
Just the way I feel.
I like that shit. That's my Joey Badass.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
But I like.
I know a lot of you listeners aren't big Joey Badass followers or fans, don't know much about his music, but that's one good thing. I know you all follow Jermaine Cole, so you're going to talk about this new 2-pack. 2-pack of greatness. No 2-pack of ass. No 2-packs of ass.
Jermaine
first song is what, the Climb Back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he climbed back and OBJ these rap niggas because that nigga's really that first song was the exhibition of like showing his rapping skills and how well he can put the bars together and the flows. The second song, I do like Lion King on Ice sonically as a better song. Like, I feel like that song will get played more on the radio. The first song is just for the rap audience, for sure. The second song is a better song. I expect nothing less. I mean, shit.
About that's go level rap every time he put out some. Well,
it was great.
A lot. Well, this is my favorite artist, so I'm gonna say that. That's just my opinion. I feel like every time he put out something, it has meaning to it. You can't skip it.
Yeah, J. Cole doesn't really miss that much. Even when he misses, they say he missed. I mean, he doesn't miss. I mean, sound like a Drake. I know I try to say, I try to force a miss on Drake, but they say he missed on For Your Eyes Only.
Well, it's only a mix to people who...
They say he missed on Can't Get Enough.
It just might not relate to really mass level people sometimes.
Yeah, like, if you don't really listen to him, then of course he's going to miss on a lot of mainstream shit. But he's top 3 in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Once him, Kendrick, and Jay.
Okay, who's 1 and 2? I'm sorry, I'm pausing.
Hold on. Don't go in no side topic. We still talking about the 2 songs. Y'all about to go on side topic.
I'm not going side topic. I'm just saying people will say that they don't like it or he misses. I'm just saying that if you're not a part of the Corn fan base in the audience, then of course he's gonna miss you when he's rapping about folding clothes. You're not gonna understand that because he talked about before being with the girl he's been with since high school.
Yeah.
Like that's been his childhood sweetheart. Like people don't be understanding that. It's a story. Like his albums are like a long ass story. So like if you don't understand that, then like just ghosted that motherfucker. You better be careful, boy.
Lion King on Ice was I think it was really impactful for me personally because like when he got to the end, he was talking about how there are suicide hotlines, but there's no hotlines for niggas to call when they lose one of their niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that shit hit me because y'all remember I was going through that shit when my homie died recently.
But there are grief and loss counseling, which a lot of black people don't like to take use of. So I'm not going to just cut that. Like, I mean, that was tough, but at the same time,
I mean,
black people, we don't like to go to counseling and do that shit that was very helpful when I lost my parents. So
I mean, because we're taught as black men.
I get what Brandon's saying, but at the same time, we don't use the shit that we are offered as well. So
I mean, to be honest, that wasn't like, for instance, in my situation, that wasn't on my mind. Like when I got the news, like I kind of just, I mean, y'all know, like I kind of just broke down mentally.
I mean, not immediately, of course not. That's
I'm just saying, in that entire span of me healing, like it was never a thought in my head, like I need grief counseling. But I think
I need, but
I mean, but I had I'll put it like this. I had a conversation with my mom, right? And my mom was just saying how, you know, she said times are different. Whereas like her growing up, she witnessed a lot of the people that she knew died when they became adults. And she said times are different now. She said the majority of my losses or people that I lost when I was younger. Like friends, teammates, family members, shit like that. People that I grew up with. And she was like, the overall aspect of how you deal with loss is completely different. Me, I'm not that type of person. Like, I can count on two hands how many times I've cried in my entire life. And so when it comes to when I'm dealing with shit like grief and shit like that, I don't talk to people. I might tell you, hey, this is what happened. But after that, I'm not gonna open up. I'll probably open up down the line. And I think just like with just black people in general, we don't reach out because we become so used to it. It's just like when I get to that point that I'm over it, I'm over. But I do feel like
I disagree with that.
Kind of going back with the song, but I feel like that was, to me, that was the most impactful part of that song to me, because it's been so recent and it's still kind of like I'm still kind of dealing with it. But I really like Lion King on Ice because he was definitely talking that shit. So.
I mean, we all cope with things differently. You know, it depends on how we grow up. Honestly, I feel like that plays a major role in how you learn how to deal with traumas, pain, emotions, anger, all that. I feel like the way you grow up and the way you're raised is how you're going to treat all that when you get older, and you're able to understand a lot of that shit more. You know what I'm saying? If you have people that allow you to express yourself a lot more when you get older, I feel like you'll be less to yourself. Like, you won't hold everything you got in, which is true, but it's not true. But you know, that's for another time. But you know.
I somewhat agree, because I never was. I don't know. My mother raised. It was only my mom. My mom raised me to, like, you gonna respect women first, of course. That's standard. That's what you gonna do. Like, it's no other option. But you gonna say what you gotta say. You gonna speak your mind. Whatever come to your mind, you can say it. You don't have to apologize for your words to a certain extent. So that's how I've always been. But later down the line, that kind of was one of my flaws. It was definitely one of my flaws, and it wasn't family that taught me to do things differently. It wasn't a particular person. It was like y'all as a collective. You know, Don, especially Don. Like, Don's younger than me, and I always say this: Don's younger than me, but I always look up to him. The way he handled things, the way he, rub it off with a grain of salt, whatever. I look up to that, and I needed that. So it wasn't just family and how I was raised; it's also the people that you have around you, and the way people deal with things, and how you can better yourself. Like, who's in your circle. Of course, not just Don, but
Agree.
No, I get what you're saying.
Because he definitely told me a couple of lessons I needed for myself.
The only thing I have, like, in terms of, the problem, why when dramatic things happen to a child, a parent is more likely to put that child, especially if something happens when they're young, is more likely to put that child through some type of counseling or therapy. But when we're adults, why don't we try that? Like, why is it that's always an option? Like, it always happens. And then, like, I think grief and loss, like, it was really good for me to experience and meet all these other people who have lost parents around the same age as me, and just to talk, like 100 motherfuckers at a camp. All of us lost somebody important, guardian or parent figure in our life in the last year. I think that was the greatest experience of my life, to see other people hurting like I am, versus talking to somebody who may have lost their parents 15 years ago, or have both of their parents, who might not fully understand what I'm going through.
Somebody that can actually relate to you. Like,
why do we put that on children, but we don't never take what we do with our kids for ourselves as adults?
I'm gonna try to answer it.
I don't think there's an answer.
I'm just saying. I don't really. I think I don't really know if there's an answer.
The best person to answer is someone who's actually that same thing in regards to that.
But go ahead, Brian. Try.
Not my bad, Brian.
I went through counseling when I was younger. That's crazy. I don't think I ever told y'all that. I went through counseling when I was younger.
I went through counseling when I was younger.
But my therapist quit on me twice.
Damn. It wasn't grief and loss. It was more anger management. I had a lot of anger problems when I was little. But I would say the reason why, probably because, the reason why people more look to counseling with kids when they're younger versus when they're older is because when you're younger, you're still trying to figure out how the world works and how, things are, and I guess how your environment affects, your thought process and your morals and shit like that. So I guess to keep someone on a straight and narrow path, or just kind of help them find their own shit out, then they seek counseling. But it's a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but it's a little bit easier for an adult to work their way out of it because you already have your own ideals, you already have your own morals and I guess code in your head of how you feel like you should, I guess, pull yourself out of a situation or how life works.
I feel like it's easy for adults to get people off their case when something's wrong with them.
No,
as a kid,
what I mean.
No, you said what you said.
No.
As a kid, if you're 10 years old, you're gonna have all these people to make sure that you're okay, that you're feeling okay. But if you're 25 and you're going through some shit, there's less people that's gonna check up on you every day. That's gonna be doing X, Y, and Z for you. So as an adult, it's easier to just say, "Hey, I'm okay. I'm fine." You can blend in and just act like everything's fine.
I was talking about more of the growth process of being a child versus being an adult. As an adult,
so you said you're trying to figure things out.
Yeah, you've already experienced all of this shit.
So when you're an adult, you're still trying to adjust to how things are changing. So it's still a degree of.
I think it's more flip-flop.
So now you're reverting to what you changed.
No, I'm saying like what you're saying.
You just said you're trying to figure things out as a child. That's what you said.
Because you're growing.
Yeah.
And then I said you're adjusting as an adult to how the world has changed.
Right.
So
but I was saying as an adult, you're utilizing your own, I guess, experiences and the own things that you've already been through because now you're an adult, using those to kind of help you. Not saying that is going to help, but I'm saying that is helping your thought process as far as what's going on. But as
so you think you still?
I don't think it's helping. I think it's just helping you block. I don't know. I think it's just helping you try to block the pain or block your emotional, release that you need to let go sometime.
Well,
I think that's what it's doing.
Learn. Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. I was just thinking like learn how to deal with it, cope how to deal with it. But what you said.
Like you're never taught how to deal with things. Okay. I mean, I think we are taught how to deal with things by our parents and shit like that. They try to teach us, and sometimes with a lot of black households, we're taught to just man up and get over it. Just move on to some degree. Pray about it and not really talk about it that much to some degree. So that's why I say counseling. I mean, I'm not saying that it always works, but I think it's always an option that black people always just say, I'm not about to go fucking talk to somebody I don't know.
I don't want them white folks thinking I'm crazy. I ain't crazy.
I mean,
that's what it is.
It's kind of funny, but talking to somebody who doesn't know nothing about you and can't be biased to anything in your life is actually very important. They don't know you from. They don't know nothing about you until you talk. And then again, their job is to not be biased, no matter what the situation is. They don't even care if you tell it from your side. They just want to know what's going on in your head. I think that's actually the best thing possible. I feel like you're more comfortable talking to somebody you don't know about everything because you know for a fact they can't have a bias to anything. If I say, well, I was shot, but that's only because me and his girl did something. What the fuck gonna say? Well, I mean, I can't say you not wrong.
They don't know you. They don't know you personally.
Yeah, like they can't say nothing about that. So it's like, if you tell your man that, he gonna be like, well, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, fuck that nigga. He shouldn't have shot you. That's his bitch fault. It's like, that's not what you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people tell you what you need to hear sometimes when you're going through a lot. Like, when shit's traumatic for you.
But
I feel like a lot of people have a hard time.
Process.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times, like what you said, like, as you're an adult, you use every other things to help deal with what you're going through. And I feel like you block out what's going on, so it sits on you. So the only person that is really hurting is you. Like, people don't be understanding that just because you go through something and you feel like, oh, well, let me go drink a bunch, or let me go smoke a bunch, or let me go fuck this bitch, or let me go party, let me go hang out with my niggas, let me do this, let me do that. You not really
addressing
healing. You just covering it up. You just using things to put, like, I'm not trying to use her, but Megan Thee Stallion said, she was like, when she lost her mom, she's still trying to find ways to heal from that, and she's finding happiness in others or happiness in things that she does. And it's like, at the end of the day, you still got to heal yourself. You still got to find the happiness in yourself. You still got to figure out for yourself what you want, like what you need to figure out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go through shit, but it's like, it depends on how you handle it. Everybody handle things differently. Like, if I get shot, if I get shot, y'all can handle it different from getting shot. Like, one of y'all could just brush that shit off like, oh, it never happened. I might be nicked up for the rest of my life. Like, a car could pass me, I get scared. Like, or if a nigga run up on me, he my man, and he playing, I might turn around, like, swing, because I just got that traumatic experience that I never healed from. So everybody handles things differently, and it's all about you learning how to deal with what you're going through in a healthy manner, not unhealthy. You know You know what I'm saying? A lot of people deal with shit unhealthy. Like they drink, they smoke, they don't eat, they do everything but tend to what they need to. Mm-hmm. And I think people should learn that you have feelings, you are a person, you can get help. You're not alone. You can speak about how you feel. And I feel like a lot of times in the Black community, we don't allow our children to do that. And I think that's why a lot of us be fucked up when we get older. And then we resent our parents or we resent certain shit that we've been through or we've done because we never got the proper channels to heal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that shit it's all different. And it's all, mental health is very important. And people need to really take that into account, especially doing this. Like people been in the house disconnected, like people really got to take into account.
I just had
a
conversation with a nigga like
hard
that.
to do that, but you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
I didn't mean to.
Hold on. Ty was trying to say something.
Yeah, go ahead, Ty, my bad.
Well, Dre kind of hit on it already. I was gonna say it's not always bad ways to cope with things. Like for example, if we going through something, sometimes our coping mechanism is to go hoop, get together and play ball. Yeah. I feel like that can be. I mean, it can be unhealthy. Yeah, it can be healthy, and it also can be unhealthy depending on how you deal with things that happen while you're there. Yeah. But I think all coping, all defense mechanisms to what you do isn't necessarily a bad thing. Trying to get a lot of happy people around you or trying to have a good time with everybody else is not always a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. That's primarily, I was just going to say, that's primarily why, if I'm ever in, a funk or something, I don't even, put myself in those situations where I could be near, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that kind of mentally puts you in that space of, reverting to, not necessarily alcoholism, but just no, that is alcohol. Yeah, kind of reverting to alcoholism or just like Dre was saying, I can't get my words out. Consistently seeking other things, and then you become addicted to it, or you try to seek happiness in them little, I guess, instances.
Or you use that to make you feel better about what's going on. And then I need this to deal with this, so you become dependent on it. You know what I'm saying? You substance abuse. That's what it is. Substance abuse.
Substance abuse. Thank you.
Because you're using it to cope with something instead of using it.
I couldn't think of the word
recreationally. If I smoke,
people forget certain stuff is a depressant. Like alcohol is a depressant. People don't remember that. Yeah. People think drinking their problems.
But the biggest thing is though when we listening to our friends and stuff, we have to really listen and not give our own opinion first. So I feel like a lot of times we don't just allow people to vent. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I think going to counseling with somebody that don't know you, that's their job is to listen, but people that naturally just care, who normally go in that field because they care about people, is a good thing sometimes. Because
they've been through something themselves.
They've been through something, and they might not even tell you. They might just listen to you and just give you advice after they process everything you went through. Exactly. But it's almost like they're listening to everything you're saying to go through it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And because they don't know you, so they have to listen to all your details. They have to listen to you cry. They have to listen to.
They got to know how you work, so they can. I'm not. When I say attack, I don't mean destroy you, but they got to learn how to attack what's going on. Yeah. If they listen to you talk, or they hear how you feel about certain things, they write. That's why they always write notes down because they notice his small stuff about you. Oh, when you talked about this, you kind of blanked out. Oh, when you talked about that, your eyes got a little watery, shit like that. You got a little more emotional.
Shit that your friends not gonna really pay attention.
Yeah, they're not gonna pick up on. If some the only person that really pay attention to that much, if you've been with somebody for a long time, is your girl most of the time, or your man, depending on how y'all feeling, whatever y'all do in y'all life.
Speaking of that,
you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that,
hold on. Before we get, I did want.
Go ahead, Dre. Finish.
I'm down. I think.
That was funny as shit.
It's cool. I ain't gonna say it because we just end on laugh.
Come on. Let's get to the next one. Go to the next because I know where you was going with it. So go pop it in. Pause. Whoa. Pause.
Nah, that one.
Well, this is Don's topic, so he should be the one introducing.
Pause.
I want you to finish. You gonna say though, bro.
So. I was me? What I was gonna say?
Yeah.
I mean, it was still. I mean, it wasn't sad, but I was gonna say even though you go get help and counseling shit, that don't guarantee you get you're 100% going to get over or deal with or be completely okay with the situation. The way my parents died when I was younger, I was just gonna say my mom she passed out in the house, aneurysm, stuff like that. So I still have problems so the other day. So my mother, I called her, I was calling her and she ain't answer because she was unconscious in the house. So like shit, like when the other day I was trying to call my grandmother, I called like 5 times on house phone, called the cell phone 3 times. I naturally get nervous and scared because of the not answering, thinking that if I go to the house, I'm going to find something that is similar to that type of situation.
You gonna relive.
And that's why I say you're like when Dre was saying, like, if you get shot, like you might see a car, your man come and play with you, like you might naturally get scared, like really get scared, because it's like that trauma that you never die down from. Like you always don't heal from. You always have it somewhere. So I think like even if shit happened 10 years ago, 15, 20, 30 years ago, you still have some sense of trauma, but it's about healing to the best of your ability. So
your mind has your subconscious.
I definitely agree with that. I'm glad I'm not the only one who think that. My grandma, I call her Nana. If anybody know me, I call her Nana. So Nana, I call her like she always answers the phone. Her phone is always with her.
Yeah,
like if her phone not with her, it's close. So when I call her like once, I'm like, all right, cool. I give her a minute, maybe come get her phone. Call her again, she don't answer. I started getting nervous. I started to pack my shit up and started to make my way over there. Because I definitely feel what you're saying, because I definitely go through the same shit. Or even with my brother, him being outside or doing what he doing or going to work or something, I definitely feel the same thing. If I call him once, he don't answer, I'm like, all right, cool. I call him again, he don't answer. Y'all know when y'all with me, I check his location quick as shit. I'm like, he's good. Where he at? Then I call him again, and then eventually he no answer, whatever. I definitely feel that pain.
Yeah, man. Right. People have a hard time letting go. That's all. That's my last thing. People have a hard time letting go of things, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But we tend to hold on to more bad than good a lot. So learn how to breathe in and let the bad go. No matter how traumatic it may be, trust me, it doesn't run you. It doesn't control your life. You can be better than what you've been.
Okay, Denzel Washington. So. The next topic says Ty was trying to transition to actually stimulates from a conversation I was having with a
Stimulate.
So ladies, us, your mans, your brother, everybody, if we're on the game and we're with our fellas, with our niggas, we have conversations or times where we say some things that might be seen or might be redeemed to be pause worthy. So I was having a conversation. Well, I was over here with a young female, a friend of mine. So she was here, and I was on the Xbox with these gentlemen and some more of my friends. And we were saying pause-worthy lyrics.
Oh man!
But she took the interpretation
from episode 7.
Yeah. But she took the interpretation that we were talking about going to a bar that's more of a homosexual type of
homosexual bar.
Yeah, like Nelly's. Yeah.
Like Nelly's or Wet Willie's.
Gay bar.
I never heard of Wet Willie's.
Okay, gay bar. Cool. Okay. Gay bar. No defense against that. She thought when we said gay bar, she thought we were talking about like gay bar, like going to a gay bar.
Yeah.
So then that sparked the conversation. Like, no, we just talking about like lyrics that sound like that type of way. Like we were rapping like that, just playing. People you don't know, us as men, we do. Okay, now I'm going there. Anyway, the conversation should be to
when we playing around on the game, we say gay shit and it's funny as hell. Say it, fuck. You blonde.
You say gay shit and it is funny.
No, you say gay shit. You say gay shit. You say gay shit. Fuck. Okay. When we on the game, we say pause-worthy gay shit. Pass me the ball, and then niggas be like, pause.
Like good D. Fence.
No, we not talking about that. We talking about when we having ciphers.
No.
Niggas be on the game. Niggas be on the game like, I got 2 balls in my mouth, jiggling that dick all day.
Yeah,
like,
niggas
like, no, hey, pause on it.
I walk in, if your pants ain't down, I'm pulling them down, pulling that meat out, putting it in the back of my mouth. That's crazy. Brandon, cut this part out. cut that out.
Wow.
Yo, cut that part out.
That's what sounds real crazy before we get into what we're talking about. So,
Brandon, cut that
out.
All
right, hold on. Hey, let's refocus. Okay.
No.
Back to the conversation with the lady. So then that stimulated from her thinking that we're talking about gay bars, like going out to a gay bar. And I was like, no. Talking about, the opposite. And then she was like, well, let's say one of your close friends came out to you and said, hey, I believe I'm homosexual now. I don't like females. I like men. And he asked you to go out with him on his first outing at a gay bar to
Be his
explore
wingman.
his new to support him. And then she said, "Would you go?" And I said, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I said no. But then I thought I would go to support my close friend with a female companion of mine. And I said that would be okay because I'm doing two things. I'm having fun with a young lady that I enjoy being around while supporting my friend in his new venture. And I said, that's fine. So I came to ask the fellas, would they do the same? Would you go by yourself? Would you go with a female companion? Or would you not go at all? So, fellas, how would you approach this situation?
Me, personally, I don't care. If you're my friend, I'm gonna support you 100%. I go by myself. It can be just us. It can be me and a lady friend. It can be me and another dude and you. I don't care. All right, I'm here to support you. Anybody that approaches me, I can say, hey, I'm not gay. I'm just here to support my friend. I can say that anytime, but long as I'm here for you to help you do what you gotta do. So I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
It's not gonna bother me, but I gotta go with at least I gotta have me a woman with me, my girl, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I gotta have somebody with me because it's like I've been to a gay bar. I went accidentally with my best friend, but it was a good experience. Like people was nice, you know what I'm saying? The food was good, drinks was good, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good, but it was just like niggas was trying to get my number. Niggas was trying to bag me. And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. But after I said that, it was real chill. You feel me? Like, it was real chill after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, really I go for you. Hearing niggas trying to bag me is hilarious. Like it's no disrespect to gay people, but it's just funny to hear, like you're saying, niggas just trying to bag me. It's just funny because, it's just like we be when we talking to women.
Trying to bag women, yeah.
Yeah, like a woman going to her girl, this nigga was trying to bag me. It's just funny hearing it from another man that another man is trying to pull up on you.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds kind of crazy to say, yo, this nigga was trying to bag me. And one of y'all come up to me and say, yo, this nigga was just trying to bag me.
And trust me, gay men have taste, so they don't just pull up on anybody. Trust me, they ain't just pulling up on any nigga.
I have a quote that says, it's right here, you miss 100%. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's hanging up on my wall right there.
And that guy right there, with the dreads, with the locks right there, that is Mr. Bitches right there. That's his name.
I am trying to rekindle something. You just keep
Mr.
drift me further
Bitches.
away.
Mr. Bitches.
He called. Brandon called.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Brandon called.
Okay, pause. I
called
No. So the next topic. So how do you all feel about? Hey,
approaching you.
Hey, Glizzy, Glocks, Glizzy Mania, Glockomania, Glockaholic, Glock. No, that sounded crazy. Okay,
that was nice. See how he got off that.
Like that. Straight like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he sounded a little too.
You know what I like?
Tell him how you gotta have the burnt on the Glizzy.
Yeah, I like.
The Glock ain't black. I don't want it.
But if it ain't no black on it,
let me drop my phone.
We gotta go back and tell him what we're talking about.
Okay,
we're talking about the fact that the word Glizzy is now a worldwide term. Glizzy is, if you don't know, Glizzy is a DMV term that people use.
They call cuz who swallowed them 80 Glocks? Glizzy Gladiator?
Glizzy Gladiator. Shout out, pause. Shout out to David Ruffin, the comedian that
Davey,
my fault. He is the nigga that created all them side names like Gobbler, Glock, all that shit. That is the nigga that you gonna talk about Glizzy and shit and you gonna make the little side names. That's the nigga that
if I eat another Glizzy, it'll put me in a Glock coma.
Hold up. So I searched Glizzy on I searched Glizzy on Google.
Urban.
Now I'm on Urban Dictionary. It says Glizzy, a hot dog. Then it gives you a sentence, right? The shit say Pops wasted no time to throat that Glizzy. He a real Glizzy gladiator. Glock. Didn't say he a real glizzy gladiator.
That's Davey shit, man.
That's crazy, bro.
That's his shit. Shout out to him, bro.
Throw the glizzy.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start this discussion off because y'all know I'm not from here. So when I first moved to DC and I went to my first like cookout. I'm from the South, bro. We eat hot dogs, whatever. Fuck, like whatever. I didn't know it was a big thing, bro. And I remember I was like about to eat one. I was like, this niggas was like, everybody just froze. Everybody stopped. Niggas was like, you about to throw that shit? I'm like, what the fuck is you talking? They're like, you about to throw that shit? You about to throw that shit? And I'm like, what are you talking about? As soon as I bit into it, all you hear is, For anybody that don't live in the DMV, if you ever hear the word in that tone, frequency, all of that, three things are even happening. Your man either just got talked about really bad, and now you trying to see if the other nigga about to do some shit. He either just ate a glizzy in front of you, and you trying to see what the fuck about to happen, or the nigga in front of you just got his ass embarrassed or knocked the fuck out, and you trying to figure out, or you just trying to figure that shit out, like what's gonna happen afterwards. So I just started like everywhere around me. It was like little sirens, like and I'm like, what's going on? I got the hot dog.
That's crazy.
I'm in that motherfucker like, what's going on? And then I realized like, oh yeah. So now,
but you hold your hot dog like that?
I no homo, bro. I seen a nigga throw a raw glizzy. That nigga, crazy. Drunk, came in the kitchen, got the shit, munched the first bite. I thought he was gonna take 3 bites. The nigga threw the second. I thought it was gonna be a second bite. Nigga threw the half in the mouth.
I seen that
walked
video.
Off.
Y'all seen the one where the nigga was like twirling the fucking glizzy like he was a ninja or some shit, and then he just like he bit this shit like that. Y'all didn't see that video?
I ain't gonna hold
that shit was wild.
On a good day, I'm finishing a glizzy in 3 bites.
I know Brandon. No, he saw me at 7. I mean, when we was out of town, I fucked that cheeseburger bite up. That's a cheeseburger glizzy.
The nigga Don, hey, hold on. The nigga Don ate that shit so fast, and y'all niggas did not see that shit. I was like,
because I heard him.
He was like, woo woo.
Everybody like, Don got a glizzy. Don got a glizzy. He was like, all right.
He said, bro, don't say nothing. He's like, bro, don't say nothing. That shit was gone.
I had to finish that shit real quick. I was hungry, bro.
That shit was gone. No,
he said, Don got a glizzy. I'm like, Don got a glizzy? He's like, yeah. Nah, turn around 4 seconds, turn like on him. He's like, yeah, bro. Balling that shit up on the trash.
I know a nigga that can swallow a glizzy no bites. Like, it just goes straight down his throat.
Why do you know him?
We went to school together. I got a video.
How do you know him? Oh.
We fought in 9th grade. That's my man now. That was senior nigga. It's a video of him. It's a video of him with ketchup on the Glock, and then it's all the way gets gone.
That's
like he swallowed it whole, bro. Like it's nothing.
That's insane. That's
it was raw. It was a ketchup. It was ketchup on it. It's just the Glock, and he just.
I want to make a petition to get that young gentleman that you're talking about into the jail cell next to R. Kelly, because that's sick.
He's a fucking
that's
psycho.
Insane.
He needs help, bro.
He's a fucking psycho.
He did it twice.
Yeah,
he mastered the art of. Hey, if he want to go to competitions, he could definitely.
I'm glad you cut that off. That was about to be crazy. All right,
really be like swallowing them bitches for money though. How much money do they be getting?
They be getting big bread.
We talking about world news now.
Eyes be watering and shit, bro. Like,
hey, would you do a hot dog? Would you do?
I got a good comment. Oh no.
What?
Like how many?
Okay. You ask your question first. I'm gonna ask my question because my question. I'm
trying to figure out. Would y'all eat like 20 glizzies for like 20,000?
20,000?
Are you gonna throw 20 glizzies for some money, nigga?
You know what I'm doing? I'm getting that Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and I'm going to work. What are you talking about? 20 bands?
Barbecue sauce on a hot dog.
I do.
Country ass.
I put barbecue ketchup and mustard. I'll do all of them.
Go back one more time.
All right, so. I'm about to be toxic. Next topic. So
y'all ain't hear what the fuck you just said?
When a girl sucking your dick, do you give her the Okay, so if you slide that, she's sucking dick. Do you give her the?
You push up. Yeah, you push up, bro.
That shit.
Hold on. Because there's different levels of girls that suck dick. You got the girl that might throat your shit, go all the way down to your base one time, and then come up the slope like that. And then you got the one.
Don't demonstrate, bro.
I cannot wait till I edit this shit.
Then you got the one. Then you got the ones that's on like you want to do it once, and they all right with it. They don't say nothing. They don't say stop. You going to just they be all go. Like so. Do y'all test the waters? Like with the first one, do y'all like push your head real far, see what they say? They don't say nothing. Y'all the type of niggas that's on mom. Like
I put it like this.
No.
I test.
You a wild nigga if you two-hand her head and just.
No, this the thing, right?
Crazy.
I test the waters because especially if you're dealing with a black woman, I be scared to touch y'all hair. I don't want to know, bruh. If like real nigga shit, I'm not trying to fuck your weave up, none of that.
Yeah, you pull it off to a whole different woman, huh?
I'm not trying to fuck it up. Now, if I'm getting head and you one of these motherfuckers. Oh yeah. What you want?
Smash your head into my dick.
What you want?
Smash.
But I will say, face fucking.
Tyler, like you want to say something, but you can't.
If you ever.
No, I was trying.
Because he don't understand. He don't.
I'm gonna wait till you finish.
If she
face fucking, that's what's called.
If she cares about you enough to allow you to face fuck, that's a different feeling when it comes to getting hit, bruh. I don't know what it is.
I mean, why though? Like, what does it do?
I don't know, bruh.
I don't know what it is. I thought it was white people shit, but I know black niggas that like to do that shit too.
I don't feel myself closer than nothing face fucking. It just sounds good to hear her.
I'll throat fuck you, but I'm not going. I will make love to your throat. Like, I'll passionately. Like, I'll be giving strokes to the throat.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
strokes to the throat. Boy,
I'm not talking about like some. No, Drake.
You too stiff. You too stiff. I'm talking about you be worming that shit. Be worming the throat.
Like I can't.
All in that throat, boy.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Okay, so anybody who know me know I don't like getting hit.
So your opinion don't matter, right? So let's move on to the next topic, man.
That's not something that's not my first option during sex. So
I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather try to get to the woman first. I'm with you on that.
Man, I'm both. Let's go. Put that pussy in my face. Put my mouth in your man. Pussy in my face. Put my mouth in your man.
Pussy in my face. Put my mouth in your man. Facts. Sit on my face.
Yo, he said that wrong. No, he said that. You missed it. He said that wrong. He said that wrong. He was about to really fuck up. I'm glad he stopped talking because he's about to say something crazy.
Hey,
he did.
Hey, so the WNBA players walk off the court during the national anthem.
Hold on, let Ty say what he about to say.
I was saying, so I was really interested in, what y'all think is appropriate and inappropriate. But I do ask permission when it comes to certain shit.
Yes.
Don, I'm with you on the
Oh, hold on, your shit fell out.
Yeah, my AirPod fell out.
There you go.
All right. So when I did get hit, I tried that shit. And it worked. I let her, keep going. And then when she got into it, I started doing it. So I was like, all right, cool. But, here's not my thing.
I'm not laughing at you that time. I'm not at Drake.
I'm just curious I guess I don't know.
What's your question?
Like, I was asking, y'all really don't ask permission?
Ask permission for what?
For head or to like the throat fuck?
But see that
yeah.
It's just like with the.
No, you test the waters. Like, you do it real quick.
Test the waters.
So like before you put your thumb in the girl butt or your finger or whatever you put in, whatever you put in the girl butt, you just like you might rub the area a little bit. You might put the finger by the asshole a little bit or whatever. If she say stop, or don't say
do that shit. Don't do that shit. You just stop.
But if she let it go and you put that shit in it.
Yeah, when it comes to putting your head on a woman's hand on a woman's head, it's like it's a certain level of trust. If she don't really fuck with you like, no, it's real shit. Especially black women, because one, they don't want us touching their hair in the first place. So I'm not gonna touch your hair. So it's like if
from around the block,
that too,
she gonna let you do whatever she want.
Yeah, but if she really fuck with you, that's how you know if she really fucks with you, especially if it's a black woman. If she's allowing you to touch her head and then she giving you control, because sometimes when you doing that shit, she got stiff neck. It's like you know what I'm saying? You trying to like, okay. I can't really describe it, bro. But
I understand. I'm just curious. Not my thing.
You need some. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. Never mind. Next topic.
I'm not saying like I haven't had good head or people who didn't try. It's just not my thing. Like I don't want personally. I don't want my girl to give me head. I let somebody else give me head. That's not my.
So wait, hold. You will let another woman give you head before your girl.
Police! I'm saying if I have a girl, right. I don't want her to suck my dick.
Police! Right.
Help! No, not
but
right.
If I really want my dick sucked, like, and I don't have a girl enough.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm glad your AirPods cut you off when you were saying that shit.
Dang, that shit keeps going out. It's not even dead.
Yeah, because your AirPods is trying to save you.
You got Beyonce, and you let another woman neck you. So let's say you're having a bachelor party, right? Would you let the stripper neck you?
I don't like strippers. Stop not my thing. It's a waste of money. Stop feed me. I like.
Hey, dear, my future wife. If I get drunk enough, my nut is in that stripper throat.
Hall pass in advance.
Whoever his wife is, I need to get expelled. I need an expulsion. Fuck you.
I need a one night. I need a one night pass for you both. You both can wild out. You know what I'm saying?
No, she can't do that. No.
It's time to
Nope. I'm gonna do like the nigga said. Like no, that hall pass shit. You do her shit. As soon as she about to do it, she no, baby. I mean it. No, let's not do it. Like you ain't got. Don't fuck him yet. Please don't do it. I love you. Come after me. Don't do that.
Give your wife a hall pass if she try to fuck one of your men. What you doing?
Nah.
Not my girl.
I mean,
that's not my wife.
Wait, hold on. Let me say this.
That's not my wife. Because that means she been wanting to fuck you, and I gave you the hall pass. You just took this opportunity. First of all, you're super disrespectful. Because you've been thinking about fucking my man all this time. That's why. That's your first option to go fuck my man.
Yeah, my man.
Then I'm looking at my man like that's crazy, Slim. Even she tried to fuck you.
So how would you feel if your girl wanted to have a threesome with your man?
That's crazier.
No, I'm not fucking my girl and y'all niggas in the vicinity. First of all, that nigga right there with that hat on is a weird motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck he gonna try. No, fuck no. And secondly,
so what if your girl said, "I want to threesome with you and your friend"?
I'm not fucking with another nigga in the room.
I'm fucking your girl better than you fuck your girl. I'm fucking your girl in a threesome.
Nah.
I'm eating her ass. I'm spending. No, I'm not.
Man, we doing all that. Let them know we putting the finger in the butt, eating it, licking it, everything over and over and over.
But I don't think nobody.
So y'all planning to fuck niggas' girls now?
No, I'm just saying like when we really want to fuck. No, we're not talking about planning niggas' girls.
All right, what if it's not your girl? It's a girl you.
I don't want to talk about niggas' girls. I don't want to talk about.
All right, come on. Next,
can we move on from this topic? Yeah, please. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
I wonder why.
That's crazy.
So the WNBA players are supporting the Black Lives Matter movement and decided to walk off the court while the national anthem was being sung. Thoughts, comments? How you feel?
I love the WNBA.
I love it.
That's tough. I really like that because I ain't gonna front you. WNBA be in front of a lot of shit, and I think, and I'm not just saying this because they're doing this, but women are fairly underpaid in any sport that they play, and I feel like that's disrespectful. And I remember having this argument months back about the reality of business dealing with this. There is a way to pay women athletes what they deserve fairly. There is a way.
Just cut some salary from the NBA, some millions, and give it to the WNBA.
All of these companies are run by
need to get paid.
Men who are much older than us, who are living from a different time than us, so they do not look at women in the same light as a man. So, women, keep doing your thing, keep fucking progressing. You guys are doing great. Your time will come. Trust me.
I feel like too more NBA players, especially high level NBA players, have to like do like what Kyrie did as far as like putting money back into the NBA and shit like that.
Yeah, man, because Della Don, that's wild as shit they did to Della Don, man.
That is wild.
That job blew me. That job threw me off.
So you gotta tell the whole story of what happened. She basically has.
Yeah, she has Lyme disease. She has to take over 100 pills a day.
60.
60. Had to take over 60 pills a day. Just to basically make sure it stays in check. And she asked to be able to take the season off due to that, plus the corona concerns. And she was denied by the WNBA. What's they called? Management office players association. So basically, she has to either forego her salary for the year by not playing at all, or
play.
She could go into the season and risk her health. And they got a new deal, which they get paid 6-figure contracts now. But it took them they've been in the session since 1999, 98, 96.
20 years.
So about 20 years for them to get that. If I'm her, she's an MVP, finals MVP, and she just won a championship, and they're treating her like that. If I'm her, fuck this league. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing this to me, it just shows that we need to they need to boycott their league to do more. They need to not play. They need to lock the league out.
That's definitely.
Which is two ways. It can go two ways. Because they can lock the league out and lose. They can lose the NWA.
That was definitely disrespectful.
Well, if they cut off the WNBA, then the NBA is going to face some repercussions because the NBA players going to be like, well, y'all cut them out. Fuck you. I'm going to sit out too.
It depends. But I don't know if y'all remember the lockout year. Remember when they was trying to get the new CBA deal? That's a lot of people supporting WNBA right now, bro. No. I'm not saying they wouldn't do it. I was just saying I don't know if what would happen. I was just saying
supporting because they really care, or they just supporting because it look good.
Because remember
they don't have to support. They don't have to wear the hoodies and support. They don't have to.
Remember the lockout year? Everybody was protesting basically on the new deals and shit, and they was able to get that shit. So I don't see why we can't. Why?
Yeah, I feel like they just got a new deal, so they probably got to wait a little bit. They're not going to just go straight into that. But my point is, WNBA. I really applaud the teams or the ladies for what you guys do. You guys contribute to Black Lives Matter. Anything that's going on in the world, you guys are always front and center. And I just want to tell you guys, we appreciate that. Kyrie deserves a round of applause because he does that a lot. Like, he does a lot of shit for not only them, but for many charities and groups. Kyrie Irving donated $1.2 million. That's beautiful. I just want to
donated 1.5 for the women who are setting out.
There's a lot of players out there that support shit like female players too a lot. Like Damian Lillard supports a lot of female players that's not on the radar.
And it's because they love the game. It's the game. You know what I'm saying? They love the game. Like, that's what it's about. Like, if you love basketball, you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch any type of basketball, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was telling y'all. Y'all act like y'all don't want to sit down and watch WNBA.
Nobody said they wouldn't.
I would. I think the WNBA just needs to be more available, and the time needs to be better. Like,
I do agree with that.
Their season's short as shit, and then they got 12 teams.
And then it's in the summer. Like, you do so much shit in the summer. You vacation and you doing this and that. Like, I don't know. They just need
season
to
started in May, over in August. Like, shit, nigga.
I also feel like they need to make WNBA jerseys more available because a lot of players that I like that's not on like a big radar. On WNBA.com.
They need to be more mass produced. They need to
I don't think that
they need more jerseys.
I was just about to say
on Fanatic. But I'm saying, let me finish. I was saying like a lot of players that's on not really on the radar that I'm a fan of because I sit down and actually watch the WNBA. They don't have a lot of jerseys for them. I think it's bullshit. I think that they definitely should. I definitely think they should make more jerseys. Every person on the team definitely should have a jersey somewhere.
I was gonna say I don't even on the jersey aspect. I feel like the jerseys aren't appealing to look at because of the fact that they have so many sponsors on that shit. Like I thought at one point. No, I'm not saying
insulting they got a lot of sponsors and shit.
I'm not insulting them. I'm just saying that it don't look appealing like having you got.
Mom said no in soccer they got sponsors and shit all over there.
They do.
We talking about Major League?
Whichever one, I know one of them leagues they got that shit all over there.
I just want to let y'all know it's 10:30. right? And like we about to go to 11 o'clock.
You back the fuck up though?
It's about to be like a 2-hour podcast. So let's get to something else.
No bullshit. I don't know what time we started.
But like y'all saying, I love WNBA. I think that they should have more games broadcasted on ESPN. I think they should expand their league to more seasons. They got a new deal.
They should have more teams.
Yeah, they need to expand more teams, and they need to. First of all, I think women players should be allowed to come out after 1 year. I don't think they're allowed that. So I don't think that's fair that they have to do 4 years. Which I'm not gonna say is a bad thing because when they come out, they all be stars for every first round, every top 3 pick. All the top 3 picks be stars for real. But I feel like they're not afforded the same opportunities as NBA players, which I get. Your league is not as old. Your league is doesn't bring in as much revenue, but at the same time, you gotta build that up. You gotta be willing to like the Big 3 gets more views than the WNBA. That's crazy to me. You paying to see a bunch of old past their prime niggas play against each other in a half-court setting versus watching these women who spend their entire lives to get to this point to be paid these pennies.
I don't think that's that crazy sometimes because nostalgia like runs a lot of shit sometimes. But the Big 3, that's all nostalgia for real. Even if you know they're not going to do shit. But
a couple of my favorite players was on the Big 3, like Gilbert.
You don't care about Al Harrington and fucking Royce White?
Nate Robinson.
You naming the ones that nobody give a fuck. We talking about like the Allen Iversons, Nate Robinsons, or even the legend coaches they be having. Like,
yeah, Dr.
Like,
J was a fucking coach and shit.
Like, that's impressive to be a new league. You got Dr. J as a coach.
And he actually,
but I'm not trying to discredit. I'm not trying to discredit what you're saying.
I think they should have the same opportunity because it's women. It's Candace Parker was the coach, I believe. So,
all right. Well, on to some other good news at the end.
Her baby father.
Target, Walmart are officially closing for Thanksgiving Day. About time.
Who gives a fuck? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what is that going to do? I mean, you going to go eat?
Y'all should have
I mean, okay, but I mean,
open at 5 o'clock,
but let's celebrate. But let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Cool. People can go. People can go.
I work at Target. Fuck Target. They don't give a fuck.
Okay, but people can go. People can go and enjoy.
They can spend time with their families. But guess what you gonna be at 12 o'clock right at that store because guess what you gotta get ready for
Black Friday.
Black Friday is gonna start later. Too. That's it. It's gonna start at 1:30 instead of 12 because my store last year on Thanksgiving, niggas was going to work at 2. Niggas was going to work at 5 o'clock p.m.
You had that bag on your next check though.
And getting ready. Right.
You had that bag because I remember how geeked you was when you got that check.
I spent Thanksgiving with my woman. That's crazy.
Well, that's crazy. That's your woman. It's supposed to be like that.
John,
would y'all ever try fucking in the butt? You want me?
Yo, it's 10:30.
So I think for us to go ahead and wrap this up.
You want me?
Niggas pulling that out their ass, then I think niggas should go ahead and.
No, he asked that we put it in the ass.
I said, would y'all ever? Well, have y'all?
Would you?
I tried. Didn't work. Hurt.
It was on accident a couple of times. Yeah,
I tried on purpose.
That's my bad.
I've done it on accident a couple of times.
Well, I tried on purpose one time. That shit, it's too much work.
I don't do ass play.
Shit, I do.
Other than the finger, but nah.
That's ass play.
I said other than the finger.
In your butt?
Hey, this is a real good episode. Episode 8.
Oh,
nice hollering. Nice talking to y'all.
Kobe.
Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, everything. Follow us, DM us, talk to us, shout us out. If you want to say, if you don't fuck with us, tell us, hey, I don't fuck with you. If you fuck with us, let us know that you fuck with us. If you tell us that you don't fuck with us, don't be surprised if we say fuck you and whoever you fucking. I hope you got a little dick. Hey, let's go. That's it.
And if you, and
nice
also,
I'm gonna cook this lamb chop through this.
Oh yeah, we got
Why is it that you always say some wild shit right when we about to end?
I was just gonna say we have a couple things planned. We're gonna have some invites. We're gonna have
No, you can't. No, that's exclusive information. You can't release that yet. You can't release that. That's
nobody gives me talking about. Ladies, remember that we offered on the poll to ask you guys if you guys want to join the podcast. Trust me, that is coming. We also have giveaways coming soon as well. A lot of content that we're working on and we're trying to get better. We're trying to be an all-encompassing podcast. We're not just going to stick to this. We're going to eventually meet in person. We got a fucking camera, guys. Nobody don't know that. Got a fucking camera. Got some nice things coming. So trust me, when we say we on the way, we on the way. Remember,
so you let him finish, but I can finish.
Ladies, also feel free to follow me on Instagram when you see me post it. $and_a dream. I think that's my name. If so, no, only because if you support us, you'll follow our personal pages and get out, ladies and gentlemen. You'll follow us and you'll get our personal pages, our pages up. You know,
follow us personally. Lieutenant Dre Boogie. It's like
just DM me and I'll respond. If you have a suggestion, you have a comment,
like
anything.
Just
let me know.
And then _Dre.
Brandon, you good? You got a Glock in your throat?
Mine's is How Ty. All you have to do is put How.
Brandon, you good? You throw to the Glizzy?
Yes, the DMs.
Glizzy Gladiator. Bro, chill out, bro. I hope you know the mic be going in and out when you do that.
Bitches!
All their DMs are open, ladies.
Bro, he's not, bro. This because people try to talk to him and he don't respond to make him.
I'm friendly. I'll respond.
Don be like, hey, how you doing? She be like,
I'll talk to you the regular day. Hey, how's your day? How you been?
Go make them lamb chops, nigga.
You say something's wrong with you, I'll be like, hey, okay, you want to talk about it? You need a friend? Like, I'm here.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean,
everybody had been on Tinder before, right?
Yep.
No.
I have.
I never have.
Yo, okay. Lamb chops.
Holla at y'all. Make y'all dinner. Holla at y'all.
Yeah, I got some chicken.
Brandon.
You stop recording?
Hit the
you been stop
button. No.
Nah.
Hit the button. Push the fucking button, nigga. Damn.
Bye, y'all.
Hey,
Jesus.